In today's video, I'm gonna show you 69 tips and tricks to be better at finals than everybody else. So let's go. Everybody go to settings and check if you have theme colors on, because with this it means that you can see exactly what team you're fighting. Put your FOV on the max, because with low FOV you see almost nothing. On the max FOV you can sometimes see enemies that you wouldn't see on the low FOV. Learn the recoil pattern or your favorite weapons. All you have to do is go to practice range and shoot the gun without moving your mouse. Then drag your mouse the opposite way as the recoil goes. Always be prepared to do melee in a close fight, because it can sometimes save your life. When you miss all your bullets and enemies, just few HP left, just melee him. You can double up the cash out. If you take both vault and the one cash out, the reward will double up. This is especially good when you're in the lead and you don't want to give two teams the opportunity to get the cash out. If you're in the lead, don't start vault, or if you have vault, throw it away so nobody can start a cash out and force overtime. The thing that is good is to change your keybinds on buttons that are close to each other, or buttons on your mouse, so you can use your abilities way effective and you don't have to move your fingers of your movement keys. If your teammates die in a really bad situation and their statue is in a really hard position to revive, you can pick up the statue and rest your teammates in much safer space. It is a really basic trick, but I still see some players who don't know this. You probably know you can activate this button by pushing them, but did you know that you can also activate them by shooting? Now this tip is the most OP thing in the game right now, and you must use it because it's insane. And if you're not using it, you're missing a lot of free kills and free games. All you have to do is that you breach charge or C4 on the throwable things like these canisters and throw it on enemy and then blow it up. It deals massive damage and you can insta-kill people. You can do this also with mines, but the mines slows down this throwing, so it's not that effective. When you're in a fight, you can throw a dome shield on the enemy, because they can't shoot out of it, which means they have to shoot it down or move out of it. Were you in a position where you're fighting and you throw a dome shield under you, but that shield went far away and then you died because of it? All you have to do is right click, because then you will throw the dome shield under your feet and not far away. Always try to listen to mines. If you hear this clicking sound, be aware of the mines that are probably close to you and try not to run in them and get eliminated very easily. You can destroy walls by just shooting them. It takes a while but can be really good. You can't use a defibrillator if the trophy is in the bushes or in the enemy shield. Be aware of that. You can charge the defibrillator in the air and then insta rest your teammate while you hit the ground. It's really useful when you want to revive somebody really fast and you don't have much time and you want to revive somebody in a fight. A lot of you probably know this trick, because this trick is used in lots of games and it's recoil smoothing. It is very easy and it can reduce your recoil to almost nothing. All you have to do is walk in one direction and pull your mouse to the opposite direction. You can use thermal vision to see through smokes. This makes the smoke grenades and the thermal vision a really good and strong combo for light class. Window hopping. With this technique you can be super unpredictable, because lots of people will expect you to go up the stairs. All you need to do is look up, walk out of the window, then hold up your forward and jump. It takes some practice to do it, but if you have to walk up the stairs, there's a way to do it much faster. All you have to do is go around the center of the stairs and jump and do 180. It takes some practice to do it good, but it's much faster than just walking the stairs. If you crouch, your reach will increase, so if you want to pick up something like canister, teammate statues, or even cash out with a little bit more distance, make sure you crouch. And this goes with another trick. If you're not sure if you are in a pickup range, look for blue glow. If you are in a range to pick up something, it will have this blue glow. Here you can see that I'm not in a range to pick up and I don't see the blue glow. But as soon as I crouch, I can see blue glow and pick it. As the habit, when you must take a high ground and there is no jump at the round, one thing you can do is jump and shoot the goo gun under you so you can build the goo tower. It's not the best jump it, but better than nothing. You can also build a goo bridge to move around the map. You can set a goo on fire. This is a good counter for heavies that are playing with the goo gun and building a lot of goo in front of the cash outs. Just simply set it on fire and it will destroy. A gas works through floors and walls. This is really useful when some team is camping the cash out. Just throw gas on the floor above or a wall next to it and force them to move or lose lots of HP. The healing beam out-heals the gas, which makes it a good counter. So when somebody throws a poison on the cash out, you can steal it while being healed. Cash out takes 2 minutes, but it's really hard to hold it all the time. Sometimes it's better to wait and give the cash out and try to steal it on the last seconds, making sure no other team can steal it from you. But beware, sometimes it's real mosh pit and it's better to have the cash out. When an enemy team is camping cash out in a room full of turrets and mines, you can simply destroy floor under the cash out, making the cash out drop to you and forcing enemy to change position. Try to use the best and strongest weapons. For lights, it's gonna be the XP54 and SH1900 based on your playstyle. For medium, it must be AKM. You may say it is the F-Scar, but I think AKM is better. But if you like the F-Scar more, use it. I just think that the F-Scar don't have much more damage and it's not worth for the low ammo in magazine because you must hit every shot. And for heavy, it should be the Lewis gun and what the fuck? And this weapon. By the way, what are these names? Why they can just give them a simple name and not this? Anyway, if you're comfortable with other gun and you like to play with it and you're good with it, it's ok. Important is to play with guns you are good at. These are just guns what most people use and I use them personally as well and I think they're really good. Don't force fights all the time and don't fight all the time. Especially when you're the only one alive, try to wait for your teammates to revive or while the respawn is safe, because in the rank the kills doesn't really matter, all that matters is the money, so try not to die. You can throw grenades on these jump pads to help you clear the other end before you can take it. If you run slide on jump pad, it will take you a bit farther than just running on the pad. You can place turrets on objects and then get the turret through walls like this, and yes, it shoots. When you start a cash out, make sure to destroy all ziplines that lead to you or close buildings, making it harder for the enemy to get you, especially for heavy class. And also destroy ladders to also make it harder for enemy to get to you, especially again for the heavy class that don't have really much other options than use ziplines, stairs or ladders. And you can buy some extra time. Don't necessarily camp cash outs, especially if you're medium or light. Sometimes it's better to be in the next building and wait for enemy to try steal your cash out, because you're more unpredictable with this, and also it counters the players that throw lots of grenades to cash out. It is also good to wait when two other teams are fighting. Use jump pads to block doors, windows and ziplines, making it harder for enemy to get to you or to cash out. And you can also buy a bit more time with it, or you can force enemy to reveal their position. If you have heal, you can heal your team while they're stealing cash out. This is even a good combo with heavy that have a mesh or dome shield, but it isn't good to heal light class because it is easier to kill light with heal than heavy or medium. Also, if you don't have shield or heal, you can simply stand next to who is stealing the cash out and try to block enemy damage with your body. When somebody heals too much that it's super annoying and you don't know what to do because they have so much healing and you don't have enough damage to kill them, you can simply counter them with the glitch grenades, because when you throw a glitch grenade on somebody they can't use heal or shields. Makes it a really good counter against healers. When you're stealing cash out you can't do much, but the one thing you can do is a crouch, so try to spam crouch to make it harder for enemy to hit you. You can place jump pad under cash out, making it bounce up and down and really hard for enemy to steal it. Really good use. You can control elevators with these buttons. This is the thing that some players still don't know. And it is really good when the cash out is in elevator, close the elevator and move it floor up or down, making it harder for enemy to get to you. And also you can control crane with these buttons here. Try to slide on the edges when you're falling down to get the extra little speed bonus. Everybody knows that you lose 30% of your money when your whole team dies. But did you also know that you get 200 for every kill? And also, every time you open a vault you get 1000 money. Every time you start a cash out you earn 2000 money. This extra money could win you games, so place mines on enemy statues, making it harder for enemy to respawn on their teammates, and if they are bad you can kill them with it. When the enemy team have sniper, try to look for the bright shining light, because that means that sniper is looking at your direction. So if you see this, try to hide so he can't kill you. You can see enemy team respawn timers in the left corner if the whole team is dead, or you can press tab to see how many people are still alive from which team. This can become really useful. Closer the cash out is to finish, the closer the spawns will be. And also, if you kill the whole team and you put cash out, they will spawn near the cash out. So sometimes it's better to wait for enemies to respawn and then start a cash out. Do your daily and weekly challenges to do your battle pass faster. Lots of players are complaining that the battle pass takes so long and that it should take about 100 hours to finish it, but if you're gonna do daily and weekly challenges, you can make it a bit faster. Melee gas and fire canisters before throwing them to make sure they'll explode right on the enemy, and melee the explosive to make it launch in the direction you are facing. Fire and fire canisters counter gas, smokes and smoke canisters counter fires. You can completely destroy bridges to make it for an enemy hard to move and forcing them to find another way, making them easy kills. You can destroy the flying buildings. If you destroy 2 of these, the building will fall down. So if enemy is having cash out here, just destroy it and take the cash out on the ground. Don't mute the announcer. The announcer sometimes tells really good informations, like that have only 1 player left, or that there's gonna be some upcoming event, or it can be really useful. You can't open doors while stunned, but you can shoot, and sometimes you can even kill the light that stuns you and try to kill you. Play around enemy trophies so they can get revived, to force them to use coins or to kill the whole team. Sometimes when you kill 2 people from an enemy team, it's good to let one of your team to start cash out and the rest of you camp their trophies so they can get respawn. If you really wanna try hard rank, try to warm up before playing. I recommend the banquet mode because there's more combat, more players and there are shorter respawns. You can put multiple guns in your reserve, which means you can change your guns to counter different enemies. Try to use more pings, especially if you ping an enemy and you keep line of sight on the enemy, the ping will follow him, making it an almost wall hack for your teammates. If you're playing heavy with a mass shield, try to go first on the ziplines and use the shields so the enemies can hit you. If you're playing light with the dash, you can use the dash to jump boost up in the windows or on the bridges. Try to focus on your crosshair placement. All it is simply having your crosshair when enemy could possibly be. It looks obvious, but I still see a lot of players having their crosshair aiming random or glued to the ground. Any damage reveals invisible players. A good use of gas grenades. So when you know that there in the enemy teams there's lots of invisible players, try to throw gas grenades around, making it harder for them to move. And the last trick is don't play solo. The finals is a team game. Try to find 2 friends that are playing the finals, because there's nothing worse when you're really trying to get the rank you want but you have teams that have 0 damage after 10 minutes or just completely grief it. So try to not play solo. And a bonus tip is to read patch notes. Some people don't do this, but it's really good to know what is gonna be stronger and what's gonna be weaker, and maybe which strategy isn't working anymore. And this will be everything for this video. I hope this 69 tips and tricks help you. I think that help you. If yes, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I hope that I'll see you in the next video. See ya!